Attention! Fabrizio Romano may have brought Liverpool one step closer to signing Alexander Isak. Liverpool could land the perfect striker, who is about to terminate his contract. The door is now open for Liverpool to sign a top player after Arsenal's latest transfer. Hello, Reds fan! Come check out the latest updates from the greatest club in the world. Liverpool remains firmly interested in signing Swedish striker Alexander Isak, a standout at Newcastle United. He is seen as the ideal replacement for Darwin Núñez, who may leave Anfield during this transfer window. Despite Liverpool's intentions, negotiations face a major obstacle: Newcastle's reluctance to sell and the high asking price for the player. According to journalist David Ornstein from The Athletic, Newcastle is determined to keep Isak and is even working behind the scenes to extend his contract. In an interview with the Sky Sports podcast Back Pages Today, Ornstein stated that selling the striker is not part of the club's plans. Selling Alexander Isak is not in Newcastle's plans. They want him to stay. In fact, they would love for him to sign a new contract. We know Arsenal and Liverpool have shown interest before, and I'm sure if the door were open, they would try to sign him. But Newcastle has no intention of opening that door. And even if they did, the price would be massive. We're talking about around £150 million. For now, he's definitely staying, said Ornstein. However, the situation could be about to change. Journalist Fabrizio Romano revealed that Newcastle has entered the race to sign 22-year-old French striker Hugo Ikitike, who had a standout 2024-25 season with Eintracht Frankfurt. His performances in the Bundesliga boosted his market value, and the German club is demanding around £85 million for his release this summer. Newcastle is interested in Hugo Ikitike, wrote Fabrizio on his official X account, noting that other Premier League clubs are also keeping an eye on the striker. Liverpool and Chelsea showed interest in early June, but Chelsea stepped back after signing João Pedro and Liam Delap. Liverpool, however, still sees Ikitike as a viable option, especially with Darwin Núñez and Luis Diaz potentially leaving in the coming weeks. In addition to the English clubs, Ikitike has also received inquiries from Al Hilal and Al Qasidia of Saudi Arabia. However, the player prioritizes staying in European football, which strengthens Liverpool's chances. Newcastle's pursuit of Ikitike could be crucial. If the club manages to complete the signing of the young Frenchman, it may pave the way for Alexander Isak to finally be sold. This would put Liverpool back in a strong position as one of the main contenders for his signature, boosting their attack under new manager Arne Slot, whose priority is to sign a top striker for the 2025-26 season. As the transfer market continues to heat up, the potential transfer of Ikitike could be the key piece that unlocks a chain of major moves across European football, including Liverpool's long-awaited push for Isak. Dusan Vlahovic could become a major market opportunity for Liverpool. According to recent reports from the Italian press, Juventus is planning to propose a contract termination for the Serbian striker in the coming days. A meeting has been scheduled with his representatives to discuss the exit, which could make him a free agent this summer. Vlahovic was signed by Juventus for a significant fee, around €83.5 million, or approximately £72 million at the time, according to Fansided. Since then, he has proven to be a consistent goalscorer, netting 58 goals for the club, including 33 goal contributions in Serie A over the past 2 seasons. Still, his high wages have become an issue for Juventus, who reportedly feel they are not getting a sufficient return on investment. As a result, the Italian giants are considering releasing him to ease their wage bill. For Liverpool, this potential contract termination opens up an interesting window. With Darwin Núñez's exit looking more likely, the Reds will need to rethink their attacking options. While the club's priority is to sell Núñez before signing a replacement, the market presents some appealing opportunities, and Vlahovic, at 25 years old and with top-level experience, is certainly one of them. The timing is also strategic. Although Liverpool is in a healthy position regarding the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, the club remains financially cautious, a long-standing approach, especially under Michael Edwards' management. Liverpool has always preferred to act with precision, targeting smart deals and avoiding unnecessary risks. That's how the club signed Federico Chiesa from Juventus last summer, seizing a timely market opportunity. Now, with João Pedro and Liam Delap joining Chelsea and Victor Gyökeres signing with Arsenal, Liverpool continues to evaluate other attacking targets. The possible departure of Luis Diaz further complicates the situation, potentially requiring the club to bring in not just one, but two new forwards. In this context, Vlahovic stands out as a valuable alternative, a powerful, technical striker with a natural eye for goal. If released and willing to accept reduced wages, he could represent a smart, low-cost signing. Beyond squad depth, he could also give manager Arne Slot a new tactical option in attack. If Juventus truly lets Vlahovic go, Liverpool should move quickly. After all, opportunities to sign a proven European striker on a free transfer don't come around often. If Dusan Vlahovic does become available as a free agent, do you think Liverpool should seize the opportunity and sign him without a transfer fee?
Liverpool has several options in the transfer market, but perhaps the one that makes the most sense right now is Rodrygo. The Brazilian forward from Real Madrid appears open to a move and could be on his way out of the Spanish capital. So far, Rodrygo has been used sparingly in the Club World Cup, raising doubts about his role under Xabi Alonso moving forward. According to journalist Graham Bailey, Liverpool is closely monitoring the player's situation, as reported by the website Rousing the Cop. With the uncertainty surrounding Luis Diaz's future, the Reds are already considering strengthening their attacking options, especially on the left wing. Diaz still has 2 years remaining on his Liverpool contract, but is reportedly seeking improved terms. If no agreement is reached, the Colombian is said to be open to exploring new challenges. Bayern Munich and Barcelona have shown interest, but so far, neither club has met Liverpool's financial demands. While Diaz seems happy at Anfield, it's clear he isn't ruling out a change of scenery. Given this situation, Liverpool must prepare for the real possibility of losing Luis Diaz, and if that happens, Rodrygo would be the ideal replacement. Another club that has shown interest in Rodrygo is Arsenal. However, the Gunners' chances of pursuing a deal now appear to have diminished. According to David Orenstein of The Athletic, Arsenal has made contact with Chelsea to sign Noni Madueke and has already agreed on personal terms with the player. Since Madueke plays in the same position, Sky Sports reported that it's unlikely the London club will sign both him and Rodrygo. This move could benefit Liverpool, who now sees the door opening to bring the Brazilian forward to Anfield. Michael Edwards, Liverpool's sporting director, has followed Rodrygo for years and reportedly tried to sign him while he was still playing for Santos. However, everything depends on whether Luis Diaz stays or leaves. Without the Colombian's departure, there's no immediate spot for Rodrygo in the squad. But if Diaz does move on, Rodrygo stands out as the perfect replacement. Young, experienced in major competitions, and with high growth potential. For that reason, Liverpool will continue to closely monitor the developments in the Arsenal-Madueke negotiations while quietly positioning themselves to make a move for Rodrygo at the right moment. Thank you very much for watching until the end. See you next time!